So you're back on MTV Unplugged, which is great. And I'm just going to ask you a few questions on all the songs which are on Unplugged. So first, I want to start with Urvashi. But I want to take you back to the old version and ask you. Though I've listened to both the Tamil and the Hindi versions, I grew up in Delhi, so the Hindi version is what I'm most familiar with. There were a lot of quirky lines, like "Chitrahar mein bijli ud gayi."
Yeah.
"Bagal seat mein buddhi ho to."
Yeah.
So I wanted to know which is your favorite line from the earlier one.
I think Usi Pola. If you're like a needle, you don't need a doctor. The first one, I like it a lot.
So that's your favorite line.
And it's very exactly. Not that I mean it's the whole thing is beautifully written.
Yeah.
And the reason why we wanted to update is also Chitrahar is not there anymore, so it's outdated.
Correct.
So we wanted to put new things.
Okay.
And so we crowdsourced it we asked people in Facebook to
Yeah.
They came with like some incredible ones, and we were like flooded with things, and we just picked 4 or 5 of them.
Coming to your song Ranja from Ravan.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know, Mani Ratnam, of course, visualizes your songs beautifully. And you made so many songs over the years. While you're making a certain song, do you sometimes imagine how they will be shot or visualized by the director? Or are you completely cut off from that?
Sometimes I think the song actually inspires them more than the other way around. In this case, this is a line which I love, Baba Bulesh's line. So I tuned this and I played it to him, and then it didn't fit the movie though. He didn't fit it. He said, "I love the song," and he's amazing. So he adapts things like that. But in this case, it didn't. It was used very less in his movie.
Okay.
So, and it was more situational. So we took back that, and we kept the first lines and expanded on what the real meaning of it is in this version. So the lyrics were rewritten.
Okay, so the original lyrics which you wrote weren't used, you see?
No.
And this is for the Hindi one or the Tamil one?
No, I'm saying Hindi one, yeah.
Hindi one. Okay. Coming to another song in the list, which is Aise Na Dekho, which you've sung yourself. So I wanted to know, how do you choose which song to keep for yourself? Are you a little selfish in that you say, okay, great song?
No, in this, strangely, I wanted to sing everything. Like, because people keep saying, why don't you sing more? And I thought it was a great opportunity to do that. And it's, so I've probably sung in 5 out of the 6.
You weren't very familiar with Hindi when you started off, right? But you sang for Rangila, that I.I.O. song, right?
Yeah.
So, how were you confident of singing in a language like Hindi at that time? Or you just went with the flow and said, I think this song is best that I do it?
No, I think Ramu wanted me to sing. Because he heard the tune, I said, I think you should sing it. I said, I want match Amir. He said, no, I don't care about that. I'll take care of that.
Okay.
I think he insisted that I should sing that.
Now, coming to Tu Hai from Mohenjo-daro. I just wanted to know, Rahman, are you emotionally invested in a film's success or failure, or do you sometimes divest yourself and say that I've done the music's great?
I think, I have gone past that zone where if a movie is made with conviction, and sometimes it takes time for it to reach people, like Iruvar. Movie Iruvar, Mani Ratnam did, was a fantastic movie, and then people were like, oh, I'm so bored, and now they're saying it's Mani Ratnam's best film, and you should watch it, and I watched it 45 times, and people say that because it's, if you're very commercially oriented in mind, you would want success immediately, but things are made. Sometimes a book which is written 700 years back makes sense now. So I believe in that. I believe in that certain vibration a director gets, or a storyteller gets, or a composer gets, doesn't have to be reached immediately. And there's enough money for our bread and butter. That's fine. But we should keep doing things which what we feel which comes from within. Because what is within is infinite, right?
Okay.
And what comes out and what you think people need or want is a very limited notion.
Right.
And so I really appreciate what Ashutosh has done. And I know at the present stage, people were judging it by special effects and this and that. But at least he had the courage to do a movie like that. So for me, and he's a very, very musically sympathetic. He loves sitting for every note, and he actually is so passionate about even the making of the music. He sits with me, he listens to a tune, and says, "Yeah, I should listen to what you've done this, last year or this year, and this tune, that tune." So I love working with him, and so I'm not bothered by the success or failure about that movie.
Okay.
And I loved working on that track, so we wanted to put that one.
There was this entire 90s generation, which includes me, which grew up on Hamma Hamma, the original, and we were outraging.
I don't know whether the 90s generation likes me anymore at all, because I'm a new me.
No, but you must have, seen the tweets about the
outrage.
I know how can you touch Hamma Hamma? So I just wanted to know your reaction to our outrage.
My reaction was, I didn't judge it as a composer. I judged by, if I'm a today's kid, would I like it? And then I heard it and said, yeah, it's going to work. So I said, okay, go ahead, guys. And I was not involved at all. They just took the song. They all did, the Badshah and Shad and all did it by themselves.
Okay.
It was such a huge success, so I was very happy.
Okay, great.
I let it go.
So it was great talking to you. And from everyone at the Quint, have a great year. Looking forward to all your music.
Thank you so much. Bye.